nearing 1,300 yards receiving on the year. It's the Titans and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everyone. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Jimmy going to look to throw it on the first play. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete to open things up. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers finding space at the 40. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Open man is Myers. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Barkley, inside handoff. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now back to throw. There's Chris Olave. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. You know, like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The Titans at 13-1 now on the year, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Third down, it's Willis. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. Got him in. It's Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Fired that one in there. Able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and running that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. He gets it underneath to Hall, and they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the air with Willis. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Steps up, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And he'll just get rid of it.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 29-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about their big playability, you talk about the arm, but this, an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this play develop in order to make the decision to keep it and run. And how about him looking up and seeing the C's pump for him once he got past the line of scrimmage? My first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over. Your call of this play, partner.
Here we go.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. They still can't get it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt.
Coon knocks this one through the post. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away from the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we'll come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This will be fielded inside the 5 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Willis looking to throw on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Willis will look to pass again here. Finds his man, that's Olave on the crossing route. And the Titans are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Second down and goal. Willis. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
18, cut 19. Left wing 19. 70 rings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
2nd down and inches. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And now here comes Kansas City.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here we go.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Keon Crossan.
20! And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
Here we go.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll buy some, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. To try again after the sack. Garoppolo, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Check. 19 tight. Panther 11. Warrior 17. 19 right.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Drives the left side and finds Olave. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Drop 60. Driving 60. 79 Bronco. 18. Pioneer.
Looking to throw again on second down. Willis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Titans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. KC's offense ready to take over. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Here we go.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Garoppolo being chased. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Garoppolo now. And that is taken in by Njoku. Finding room at midfield. Look at the big man rumble. A big play there catch and run. 66 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
18,
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70, 19 Wyatt. Riggs. 60 Bobcat.
Willis is going to throw once more. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
1st and 10, Willis.
Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here we go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind